Hello everyone, in this tutorial we are going to learn everything about Git and GitHub step by step from the very beginning. So in order to use GitHub, we need to install Git on our system. We need Git to upload the project to the GitHub. First of all, you need to create a GitHub account. It is really simple. You just need to give your name, email address and password to create your GitHub account. After that, you need to install Git in your system. So here, just go to any browser, then search for Git, press enter, and here you can see gitscm.com. Click on it. And if you go down, here you can see download for Windows. So here you need to click on it, download for Windows, and here it will show you multiple version. And if you are using Linux or Mac OS, you can do it as well. You will see an option over here. So after coming here you can see standalone installer Git for Windows 64-bit setup. So we need to click on it. So I'm going to click here and it will start downloading Git. Here you can see it started downloading and it is 70 MB around. So it will take a few seconds to download. And here you can see the download is complete. So when the download is complete, you need to double click on the downloaded file. Then you need to give a permission, yes. After that, here you need to click on next. Then you need to choose the location. So we'll keep the default location, then click on next. And here if you want to add the Git icon over here, you can do it as well, but I'll just keep the way it is. Then click on next. Then click on next again. And we're going to keep it default again. And here let Git decide. Currently master, it means by default Git will choose the master branch. So we'll keep it the way it is. Then click on next. And do you allow the third party software like command prompt to use Git? We're going to keep it the way it is. We'll select this, then click on next, and after that we just need to keep on clicking next multiple times and click on install. And here you can see this installing and it will take a few seconds. Right now I will just fast forward the video and there you go, installation is done. So after that, if you want, you can launch the Git bash. Just check this on, then click on finish and let me just close this. And here you can see this is how the Git bash look. It means Git bash is successfully installed in our system. So now we can just close this. And right now using Git bash, we are going to upload a project to the GitHub. So for it, let me just click here and also click on this Git icon. It will show you this top repositories and this new button. Just click on new. And right now we're going to create a repository. Why we need to create a repository? Because we want to upload our project to a certain repository, right? So here we need to give repository a name. Let's say the name will be first upload. You can name it anything. So here you can see the name is available. After that, you need to make it public and also add a .db file. Then go down. Then you will see a button called create repository. Click on it. And there you can see it will start creating a repository and it is done. So right now we want to upload a project to this repository. So I already prepared a simple project over here. You can see my HTML. So here we have some file and a image folder. So we want to upload this to the GitHub using Git. So for it, what we need to do is that we need to go to our project location. Here you can see my HTML. Then in the project location, we need to right click here, then click on show more option and then click on open Git bash here. So if you have Git installed properly, then you will see this option. Just click here and it will show you something like this. So let me just make it bigger and let me just zoom in. So the first command you need to write over here is git init. So it will initialize Git for this project. So right now I'm going to press enter. And there you can see initializing git repository. After that, we're going to say over here git add space dot, then press enter. Then we need to mention a message before we upload the project to the GitHub. So for it, we need to say over here git commit -m and we need to mention a message. Let's say here my first upload. The message can be anything you want. So I'll just say this, then press enter. So it will check all the file. Here you can see. Then we need to mention which Git repository we want to upload this project. So we are going to say over here Git remote at origin, and here you can see that this is our Git repository, right? So we need to go to our Git repository, then click on code, and here you can see we have a copy button. Just click on this, and there you can see this will be get copied. So after copying this, just go back to your Git bash and paste it over here. There you can see. So let me just make it bigger so that you can see it in online. There you can see. So we need to write git remote add origin. Then we need to add the repository location. Then press enter. So it will select this certain repository. So all is left is to push the code to the repository. And here we need to say git push -u origin, and here you can see by default it choose master. So we need to say over here master, then press enter, and there you go, it is uploading and the upload is successful. So right now if we just go to our GitHub repository and refresh here you can see master had recent pushes a few seconds ago, and click on main and click on master. So here you can see we have the image folder and the file over here. Now let's say you have make some changes over here. Let's say you have added one more file over here. Let me add a new file here. Let's say hello, and in this hello.txt let's write something. Let's say hello from Mars. Let's just save this and let's close this. So we have make some changes over here, and we want to push those update over here. So how can we do it? Let's just close this. So I'm just going to show you from the beginning. So let's say you have make some changes here and you want to push those update to the GitHub repository. So this is really simple. You just need to just go to your project directory, right click again, click on show more option, click on open Git bash here, and here again we're going to write git init, press enter. Then we're going to say here git add space dot, then press enter. And right now we need to mention a message before we push this update to the GitHub. So here you can see the first time the message was my first upload. So this time let's say here we are going to say git commit -m. This time I'm going to say my second, let's just say this second upload. You can write any message, then press enter. So it will check what is the new file. So this is the new file hello.txt, and here you can see. And right now all is left is to push the code to the GitHub. And since this project is already in the GitHub, so it knows what the project is and where we need to make the changes. So we need to say over here git push origin, it will be master. Here you can see master, and this time we do not need to mention -u. We just need to say over here git push origin master, press enter, and there you can see the update is done. So right now if we just go to our GitHub, then refresh here, there you can see we have one more file over here hello.txt. So right now your friend will be able to also see the updates as well. All you need to do is that you need to share the GitHub link with your friend. So right now let's say your friend has made some changes over here. So let me just add a file over here. Let's say create new file. Okay, let me just show you properly. So here in the GitHub, here you will see add file option. Then you can also upload file. and you can also create file as well. So let me just create a file. Let's say the file name will be testing, and in the file we are going to write this is a test, and click here commit changes, then directly to the master branch, then click here commit changes, and it is done. So it created a file called testing. So let me just go to the Git repo, and here you can see testing. There is a file now. So there is a file. So we want to get this update in our project over here. So how can we do it? Let me just start it from the very beginning. So we need to just right click here, again click on show more option, then click here open Git bash here. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that here you can see my HTML. So this is the project name. So I should have mentioned it earlier. So right now, in order to pull the update from the GitHub, all you need to do is really simple. We need to write over here git pull origin, and the origin is from the master branch. Here you can see master branch. So we need to say over here master, then press enter, and there you go. Right now we have one more file called testing, and if we now open it using notepad, there you can see this is a test. So we are able to get the update from the GitHub repository as well. So now let's say you want to create a branch over here, onboard branch. We have main master, and let's say we need onboard branch, and let's say the branch name will be my second project or anything, my project is anything. So you want to create a branch. So how can we create a branch? Here you can see branches. So it is very simple. Let me just again start from the very beginning. So just right click here in the project directory, click on show more option, click on open Git bash here. And right now, here, let me just show you the branch. If I just say here git branch, press enter, it will show you the branch, and we have the master branch. In the master branch, we have the project. So right now we have to create a new branch. How can we do it? For it, we need to say here git branch -c, then you need to mention your branch name. Let's say the branch name will be my underscore project 2. You can name it anything. Then press enter, and the branch is created. But there you can see it still selected the master branch. So right now we need to say over here git checkout. Then we need to mention our branch name, which is my underscore project 2. Then press enter, and there you can see switch to branch my project 2, and here you can see it selected the new branch my project 2. Before it was master. So right now if we just go to our GitHub and refresh over here, we will not see the branch. Here you can see there is still only two branches, main and master. So for it we need to say over here git commit -m, and but before that we need to make some changes over here. Let's say we are going to create one more file over here. Let's say file name will be my project.txt, and over here let's say another test. Yeah, just adding some random file. Just save it and close it. So now we are going to say over here git commit -m, and we need to write a message. Let's say uploading new branch, uploading to new branch. Okay, that's fine. We'll just write this message and then press enter. Okay, I made a mistake over here. Before this command git commit -m, we need to write git add. I forget it. So again, I'm just going to say over here git add space dot, press enter. Then we're going to say here git commit -m, and write our message. Let's say here uploading to new branch. Then press enter, and there you can see this time it give us no error. And right now we need to say git push origin, and since we are uploading to a new branch, so we need to say over here origin head and press enter. And I can see it is uploading and it is done. So right now if we just go to our GitHub and refresh over here, there you can see there is 3 branch right now, my project 2, and here you can see my project 2. If we now open it, there you can see my project.txt that we just created the file, and it also has the message uploading to new branch. And those messages will be there from the previous upload. Okay. So yeah, those are all the most basic things for GitHub. I showed you how you can upload project, update, then pull the project if there is any update in the GitHub, and also how we can create new branch and upload the project new branch as well. And I also showed you how we can switch branch from master to my project 2. So I tried to show you everything in this tutorial. I hope this tutorial was useful. If you still want me to make a more advanced tutorial, just let me know in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.